Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another Inside the NBA video. I did it, my last one, a few days ago, and it went down really well. People really enjoyed it, and it was a breath of fresh air. I wasn't like expecting the sort of the comedic value in the NBA show, and just sort of like how, in certain aspects, they went like mad. They said some crazy things, but I enjoyed it. It was funny, and someone under that video suggested this one, and it's best Shaq and Charles Barkley heated moments inside the NBA. What I sort of gathered from the last one was Charles Barkley's sort of the one who not makes the joke, but from the video that I saw, he's just sort of the one who makes the jokes, and Shaq just sort of puts his input in, etc. But what makes Shaq's is just his laugh, man. It cracked me up, and they just seem to have like a sort of bond with each other. Like they can just make each other laugh like it's nothing, basically. But with this, we're going to see the opposite side, I guess you could say. And yeah, let's check this out. I'm not too sure what to expect, but I'm excited to see. And if I seem a bit dazed or not as loud as usual, it's the hottest day in the UK. I said it in my last video, but it was baseball, and I know not everyone watches baseball. Some just basketball, some baseball. I am so hot. I'm sweating my balls off right now. I've made sure I'm going to do these videos. I was going to do a stream today, but man, I'm not going to be able to do. It's going to be 24, 25 degrees at night time. Like, come on, man. The UK being this hot is not normal. But yeah, let's check this out. And I apologise if I seem a bit just not like as energetic as usual, but it is what it is. Let's check this out and see what's got. That's loud as hell. It all started here. Oh! Okay.
He hit me with the ball. Now, if I didn't do nothing back, I can't go to no barbershop in America.
My thing was, okay, I had to make a quick decision. Let me just get him, then they're going to break it up. Because they're not, it ain't like, you know, people always talk about fights. It ain't like they're going to let you go at it like hockey. I mean, I said, I just got to get to his body, because if he stand back to punch me, he got a huge advantage. So I was just trying to get to his body.
When he swung at you and you closed your eyes.
I didn't close my eyes.
I played the drums, she rolled the drugs. I rocked the club, we both throw up. We was the band you never heard before.
Wade County, I love you.
So bad.
Curry's in it. Curry's in that conversation too.
But
Durant is
he's the front runner.
Yeah, I agree.
Shaq, what do you think? I want you to get off the bandwagon. That's what I want you to do.
What do you mean get off the bandwagon?
A couple weeks ago, it was James Harden, but now since James Harden is hurt, he lost it.
So the MVPs are fluid situations.
Get off the bandwagon. Just pick one, Chuck. You can't pick
You
two.
can't pick. What do you mean?
You can't go to Vegas. Ernie, don't interrupt me. You can't go to Vegas and bet on two teams, okay? A couple weeks ago, James Harden. Now, since the man is hurt, you take it away from him and give him to Kevin Durant.
Well, it's because of the way Golden State is
Ernie,
playing.
don't interrupt him.
The best listen.
Don't interrupt.
I'm just trying to make some sense.
Russell Westbrook won it last year. They didn't have the best record. Russell Westbrook
Should know better.
won it last year, and they didn't have the best record.
He had the most phenomenal year. Him and James Harden did.
Okay, so don't keep throwing that
pissed.
best record.
Well, okay, can I ask you this though, Shaq?
I agree with Chuck about Kevin Durant, but I'm just saying, a couple weeks ago, he didn't even mention Kevin Durant's name.
Because he's picked his game up with Steph.
Because James Harden is hurt. That's why.
No, Steph Curry's been out.
You're a bandwagon guy, and everybody know it. You're a
Listen,
cut it out.
let me tell you
Oh
something.
my
I'm gonna
God.
say, hey, listen.
Cut it out. A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, James.
You're a bandwagon guy. That's all I'm saying.
I actually pay attention to the games.
It ain't about the games.
When LeBron was
Russell
playing,
Westbrook won last year, and they didn't have the best record.
It's not
They're
about
my
just
face
the
of
best
that crowd.
record.
Gee,
Most
he's
valuable player,
pissed.
not most valuable team.
it's
I mean, he could be making the point. I don't know too much because I've not seen past shows of this, but I'm guessing when he says bandwagon, I guess what he means by that is he sort of jumps from player to player, like based on recent performances. Like bandwagon fans are like a thing in sport as well. So I can see what he means with that, obviously with what he's saying. But I don't know like the background story. But he seems pissed off, to be fair. Like he doesn't seem like he's sort of joking about it. He seems like actually like, as the title says, he
Out
is.
there.
listen. In the history of basketball,
I agree with you, though. Kevin Durant is the front.
Well, don't bring me this.
His comments were inappropriate. But Chuck,
Wow.
don't ever say LeBron doesn't want to compete. Does he need all the good players on this team to win? Yes. is inappropriate because I think in a professional manner he could have went upstairs. They have great history, have some bad history, but the history was rekindled. He should have went upstairs.
But you don't think there's something wrong with even wanting more?
No, let me
like
finish.
from where
No,
you
it's
are
not.
now. You don't
It's
think
not.
that
No.
there is something fundamentally wrong.
Something fundamentally
like with
wrong.
saying that he wants more.
You played for a team that had big four. You forgot about that?
Big four?
You, Akeem, Scotty.
First of all,
it doesn't matter.
That wasn't
even close.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's not even close.
It doesn't matter.
We were all old men way past our prime.
It doesn't
This guy
matter.
just won the championship. He got a young Kyrie Irving and a terrific Kevin Love. And
but it takes more than that to win the
they
championship.
just won the championship. What do you mean it takes more?
Okay.
They just won the championship.
First of all, you know nothing about going back to back. I do, and Kenny do. Listen, teams are coming at his head. They need more. They need a big shot Bob. They need a guy like Kenny Smith. They need a playmaker like LeBron said. It's only inappropriate because he went to the media. He should have went to Dan Gilbert and said, hey, I need help, boom, boom, boom. And they should have had a private conversation. But don't ever say LeBron don't want to compete.
Hey, listen, you are the highest paid team. You did everything that you could do. You spent the most.
And that's why I said he should have had that conversation with Dan Gilbert instead of going to the media.
Okay.
And that's the only problem we had with it, Shaq.
No, you're saying he don't want to compete. Do he want to have the best player? Yeah, he want to have the best player.
We all want the best players, but he's the defending NBA champion.
And
they act like they
players.
don't have a chance. They
And
have a chance. He's the best player in the world.
That's okay, and they need better players.
Well,
I like how they can argue like this, but they can also joke about that's sort of what you want, isn't it? Like they don't have a fake TV sort of relationship. They actually sort of what I'm sort of sensing is they actually show their proper emotions. They don't just sort of put up just fake sort of like each other. They seem to go up and down with each other. It's an interesting sort of debate consistency that they're having.
I'm just glad that you guys come to some type of understanding.
We never had a misunderstanding. That's what you don't
First
understand.
of all, you stop lying.
Chuck. First of all, you see this right here? I built this. This was my locker room. Let me tell you, there was never ever a misunderstanding. You just thought it was a misunderstanding because you like gossip. Don't listen to gossip. We won 3 out of 4. I know what I'm talking about. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way. We didn't have a disagreement. We had 2 competitive guys, alpha males, like you got right now. We arguing, but see, people in the streets think we have beef. We don't have beef. We didn't have a
It's a
misunderstanding.
totally different animal.
We won 3 out of 4 championships, and that's the only thing you need to remember.
You guys probably should have won more.
What you mean we should have
won more?
I got traded. We went to the finals in 2004, 2005, but I got traded.
Yeah, but if y'all has been able to sit down and talk, y'all would have.
It was never. But see, first of all, Chuck, you don't know what you're talking about. It was a business move by Jerry West. I was an older guy. He called me and said, "Shaq, I don't want to pay you. I got to move you." We ain't never had beef. That's what you.
I know.
That's what the interview was about. That's what the interview was about, Chuck.
First of all,
you had disagreements, but you didn't have beef. Is that what you're saying?
You would make more sense if we didn't win any championships. We won 3 out of 4. I mean, what you want? What you want? We won 3 out of 4 championships. What else you want?
You could have won more. First of all,
3 out of 4. That's mad. I mean, he's saying you could have won more, but he's saying Shaq he didn't have any choice. He got moved on because of his age, so he couldn't really have won more. He could have obviously won 4 out of 4, but I mean, that's MJ level, and MJ didn't even win 3. He won 6, but he didn't win 3 in a row.
that interview right there was very telling. That tells me right there, if you said it yourself, if you had did more during the summer, y'all would have been even more dominant.
Chuck,
you just said it in the interview.
Chuck, first of all, you can't tell me nothing about being dominant.
I know.
That's first of all.
No, it has nothing to do with being dominant.
Hold on. I know what I was doing. I did it my way. You see that right there? That's the result of doing it my way.
Listen, you can say what you want to.
Chuck,
you just admitted it in the interview.
But you know what? That's how I get down. That's what I do. And you know what I do? I bring championship. That's what I do. So don't worry about what I do. That's how I do it. That's how I get down. And you can't tell me how to get down because you've never been there.
But you got
can't
down.
tell me how
You know what I'm waiting on?
Doesn't matter.
I'm waiting on this Shaq.
Doesn't matter. You can't tell me.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the next thing. The next one we have to do
You
is.
can't tell me how to get ready.
Well,
Get yourself ready.
I did not even
Okay,
say
well,
that.
I'm saying.
But I'm just saying.
That's how I got ready. Because you know why? Because you know why?
Could have been even better.
Don't tell me what I could have been. You know why? I thought about all the opponents like I think about you. I ain't got to get ready for you bums in the summer. I get ready when I get ready. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Still doesn't make the point. You just admitted you didn't do nothing but sit on your ass during the summer.
But you know what? And I got 3 out of 4, so my way worked.
Congratulations.
All right, so don't worry about what I do, okay? Don't talk about my game.
on Kobe.
I didn't rely on Kobe. Chuck, you better Google my finals numbers. What you talking about? Google me, Chuck.
It's All-Star
Shut your mouth.
Weekend.
Shut
here
your
in
mouth.
Los
They want to
Angeles.
throw hands. You can just
And
tell.
You're just yapping right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
Filled with hilarity and
Google
goodwill
me.
here in Los
Google
Angeles. We'll be back with more.
Google him. Google me.
He's got to
way you
repair his
joke.
relationship with DeMar
Coffee or
DeRozan.
tea.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
Look at that again. The way he looks at
Google him. Google me.
He's got to repair his relationship with DeMar DeRozan.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you have to, because
Listen,
listen, if your best player, you bench your best player.
why was he benched?
That's not the point.
It is the point.
You don't disrespect your best player. If
Listen.
you don't have a great relationship with your best player, you're never going to win.
That's not true.
He did not.
That's
play-
not true.
He did not, well, in
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, just because you say something, it's just
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, it's not true.
Me and Pat Riley never saw eye to eye, and what happened to my man win. So it's not true what you're saying.
Well, you
it's
had
not
to-
true what you're saying.
That's not true.
I'm just letting you know you know what you did.
Was the man on that team?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Even start.
It doesn't matter. I was a
Dwayne Wade
role
was-
player. You're right, but you know what?
That's
Me and him
my
didn't get
point.
along.
That's my point.
Me and
But
him
I'm
didn't get
saying,
along.
with your best player.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to
I'm
championship.
just
No.
telling you something.
Stop
Dwayne
baby
Wade
doing
carried you
this.
to that championship. No matter how much you scream you loud,
Listen.
that does not
Listen.
make you right.
Listen.
You're wrong in this. You can
And that's why you ain't win, because you was a baby. Stop babying these players.
I'm not babying no players.
He don't play. He
No,
don't play. He
no.
got to sit his ass down. Period.
He got to repair his
He ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop
He does
babying
got
the
to
players.
repair- he
You
got-
got baby. That's why you ain't win.
He got to. I didn't have Dwayne. I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you not Hall of
you-
Fame?
you-
then?
because-
I got 3 Finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me,
because
Chuck.
those guys, everybody
Google
know
me,
you were a
Chuck.
great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
know
me.
you were a great player.
You don't know
That
what you're
mean
talking about when it
was
comes to
good. No,
championship. He ain't got to repair
that's
nothing.
not.
He got to
Listen,
step up and play.
We all
Come
didn't
play.
have other players
This is
carrying
playoff.
us up and down the
Stop it,
court.
Chuck.
You can yell as much as
I
you
got
want
3
to.
Finals MVP, Chuck.
They always have this sort of
Great player.
argument.
Thank
But you wouldn't have got him if
That's
you
my
didn't have
point.
Kobe and Dwayne.
I feel like this is like they keep I've seen this in the past few clips. It always arises like Shaq, like his Barkley's argument is Shaq had better players around him, etc. And he could and should have won more. But I feel like this is even though they do get on in other sort of shows, this is I feel like when they argue in these moments, it's like feelings that they actually feel, and they're sort of showing it because obviously when you're stressed out and when you're a bit flustered, I guess you say things that you wouldn't usually say. But you know what? I mean, they're getting it off their chest. But it's just interesting about how this sort of topic keeps arising. It's sort of they've held it down for a long time. They have it, especially with Barkley. He seems and actually with Shaq as well, constantly bringing up him not winning, etc.
I will say.
You got to stop babying.
I will say that
Pop was man enough to come out and say, you know what, maybe I should try to do this differently.
That's a different
But that's
situation.
it's not. What's different?
Situation.
What's a different situation?
Pop said he apologized for using him wrong. When you're a superstar, you're expected to step up and play at a certain level. Everybody's done it. You done it. Mike done it. Kenny done it in the finals. You got to play a certain way. If you don't play a certain way, you get dealt with accordingly.
And like I say, and if Dwayne, he's got to address that DeRozan situation, plain and simple.
Years ago, Chuck came into the restaurant I worked at, and the waitress who was going to wait on him came running into the kitchen to say that Michael Jordan just got sat at her table. We all begged her to make sure she greeted him properly by calling him Mr. Jordan. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that right offhand, man, but I don't get offended by being called the wrong name.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Who do they mistake you for?
I went to
Shrek?
I went to.
Oh, you can already tell, mate. He's pissed off. I think he just stopped before I paused it. Oh my god. That is a violation.
That was really good.
That is a
That
violation.
was really good, man.
Laughing, Anthony?
That was really good.
He's looking at who laughed.
Yeah, he was laughing. That's strike 2. Get to strike 3 before the season over. I'm gonna whoop your ass on national TV.
Yeah, like that.
You know, I was at All-Star Weekend.
Talk about my daddy watch again. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
All-Star Weekend.
Oh, he didn't like it.
Shrek.
Shaq is upset, man.
Come on, Shrek.
No!
Time for Shrek than a Fool.
Presented by Hotels.com. Ernie, you better. Ernie, Ernie's on you, man.
Look at the height difference. Jesus Christ.
Funny.
Shaq, you want to look ahead to Game 5 of this series.
Another must-win for Cleveland.
Oh my goodness!
You don't want to mess around, Chuck. You have no idea what we're talking about
It's a real must-win for Boston
because you've only been to the final once, so you don't know.
I wasn't riding on Dwayne Wade's and Kobe's coattails.
Doesn't matter, Chuck. I got the same thing you got, and I passed you up 10 years.
Just letting you know. If I'd been riding on Kobe's coattails, Dwayne Wade's, and Alonzo Mourning too. I forgot about him.
Must-win for those guys. Everybody
And
knows you're a bum.
Rick Fox.
People question why you're in the Hall of Fame anyway. Bum.
I would say this,
bum.
Shaq.
No, it's a bum.
Why did that get so personal when we're talking about Game 5?
No, because Chuck always interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, Chuck. I'm going to punch you right in your face.
I'll tell you what. Okay. We're going to be moving some furniture.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to throw one of these chicken wings at your fat ass.
Okay.
You going to sit it like one. You going to grab it like one of those birds do.
You going to do what?
No
Come
way.
on, man. Quit screwing around.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I don't want to get on this old cheap suit Kenny got on.
Papa was a roller.
Stabbing them with a
What
trident.
the fuck? Hey yo, they really like. And the thing is, they're like big guys. So I mean, the two. I don't know the guys in the middle much. Obviously, I've seen them in past videos. I don't know their names. So tell me that in the comments. I might look it up after this video actually. But like, from like when they got up, they look a lot smaller. Like they look a bit like the average height, the average like person, like human height, male height, maybe a bit taller. They can't stop anything, man. Like when you've got 7 foot Shaq and then like 2 7-foot people arguing with each other, you can't do anything. You just have to sort of sit there and just watch them fight like that. But at least they haven't actually ever fought. I mean, other than when they were actually players. But it's also good from when they were players. They can now joke with each other. Like they sort of put sport, like the sort of history behind, and they sort of work together. And they make some like funny sort of content as well. Like they're funny on the shows, etc. So it's good to see that. But what I'm getting from this, they have some deep down in them held grudges towards certain things for each other of their careers. And again, like I said, with Shaq, is how with Barkley, his grudges with Shaq like winning, and he could have won more because he had like a good team around him. And Shaq is basically, he's just calling him a bum because I'm pretty sure he hasn't got like a ring. I'm pretty sure that's like what he's been saying, and I think I've seen that before. But yeah, well, it is interesting. I do like enjoy these sort of different videos because you can see both sides. You can see them like joking about, like just making the weirdest jokes, but it's actually funny. You can also see them arguing, like both sides. It's interesting to see, man. But I enjoyed this, and yeah, I'm liking these Shaq Charles Barkley videos. They're just interesting to see. They're a bit different, but I like seeing this sort of presenting side on the TV, like the basketball shows, basically. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let's just see the comments. Chuck, good morning, Shaq. Shaq, to hell with the morning hour. Many rings you've got. He said that so many times. Chuck, I've got coronavirus. Is that just like a common occurrence then? Chuck is one of the most underrated players there is. He was a dog that was never asked for help. So that's what I get. That's what I'm getting from this, man. Shaq and Chuck argue and be like, 1 + 1 = 2. No, it's 3, Chuck. Man, there's a reason why they keep these two at opposite ends of the table, for real. But yeah, I like this, man. It's something different. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you want more of this, let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Because I don't know, like, in the suggested, there's certain things I don't know if you'd want them or not. But yeah, just suggest what you'd like. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe. Peace.